14 days ago, I set out a challenge for myself to take a photo every single day. And I wanted to make a quick video telling you why I am doing this, some of the gear that I have been using, a little bit about how my social medias have been performing, and some of my favorite photos that I have taken so far. But before we get into all that, I think it's really important to share with you my goal of why I am doing this and how it can apply to every single one of you. For the longest time, I have been obsessed with business, entrepreneurship, and the ultimate goal of just working for myself. And I have also been obsessed with photography and videography. But for the last 4 years, those two things have been kind of separate. I take photos and make videos really for fun, and my businesses and side hustles for the most part were purely to make money. And what I've come to realize is that really doesn't fulfill me. Because as good as the money can be, nothing compares to doing your favorite thing in the entire world. And for me, it's skateboarding, it's taking photos, it's making videos. And no matter how much money I was making with my businesses, I was just left unfulfilled at the end of the day, working all the time for something that I really didn't enjoy. So I started this challenge with one simple goal, and that is to have absolutely no goals. It's really just to get out there every single day, follow my excitement, follow my passion, and see where it takes me. Because I really do believe that if you follow your passion and your excitement and you do it to your best of your ability, the money and everything else will follow after that. Or who knows, maybe I could be wrong, but that's why I am documenting this journey and sharing it with all of you. Because we all do live very short lives here, and I think it would be a waste of time to not do what you really truly enjoy. And in the last 14 days, I have learned so much more than I could have ever expected. And one important thing being is to simply share your work and what you are doing. And don't be scared to do it. Because I know a lot of us can kind of get imposter syndrome when it comes to sharing our work online. Like photography, for example, a lot of us can feel, I'm not a photographer, I'm not good enough, I can't post my things online. And you start to compare yourself to other people, you get imposter syndrome, and then you don't do it. And I think you not doing that is doing a disservice to yourself and the entire world. Because every person, every great person was a beginner at one point too. And that's very important to remember. And that takes me to another thing that is very important, is that it doesn't matter what other people have to say about your work and about you. Because I know for a lot of people, all it takes is one simple hate comment from somebody or in real life to stop doing what you are doing. And this one simple thing has completely just gotten rid of that for me in every aspect of my life. And it's that everybody has their own lens to this world. And what I mean by that, everybody sees the world in their own unique way. Two people can like the same thing, but what they like it for is two different reasons. Every single person has their own view of the world and views of different things based off of the past experiences in their life. And that's extremely important to understand when it comes to posting your work, posting things online. When somebody doesn't like something, it really doesn't matter because they simply have a different view and a different lens from you. And once you can accept that, you can post whatever you want to post, you can do whatever you want to do unapologetically without the care of what everybody else has to say. And having your own lens is just another reason to share your work, because when you're putting it out there, you are giving the world a glimpse into your eyes and your brain and what you see. You could take 5 different photographers, put them in the same location, and I guarantee they'd all take pictures of different things. And that's why it's so important to share your work and share your lens and what you are seeing in the world, whether it be beginner, whether you're a professional. Share it, put it out there, and give others an insight into what your life looks like. And that's another reason why I've become obsessed with photography in the last couple weeks, is because it gives you an opportunity to give everybody else a glimpse into your eyes and your brain and truly freeze a memory, which is just the coolest thing in the entire world to me. And most of the time, it's not the picture itself, it's the memory that the picture holds. I have met so many cool people, been to so many cool places in the last 2 weeks that would not have happened if I didn't start this challenge. So that's why I want to encourage all of you, if there's something that you want to do in your life, maybe you're on the fence about doing it, get out there and get started. Because the person who says they're gonna do it tomorrow never does it. And I think any form of art is just a beautiful way to express yourself and what's going on in your life. So I hope after this video you can get out there and maybe start to do what you really want to do, post what you really want to post, and maybe indulge in your hobby a little bit more than you have been. So I also wanted to talk about how my social medias are performing from posting every single day for the last 2 weeks. because I know some people find that interesting, and I do too. So I've been posting on my Instagram, my TikTok, and my YouTube, and it's all short form content, like under a minute. And my YouTube has been performing pretty well. I mean, okay, I've gotten a couple subscribers, I don't know how many, and people seem to enjoy what I'm posting, which is really cool. And my TikTok also is doing well and not too bad. You can go check it out. I get some views and some really nice people who always comment, which it makes my day every single time seeing that somebody is enjoying what I am putting out there. And my Instagram is absolutely shadow banned, which is okay. It's honestly a cool way to have just a little gallery of all the photos I've been taking, and I really do like the look of just like the Instagram page. It's just like a little portfolio, which is super fun. But honestly, with all of that and with my real goal of this challenge, it does not matter. If you chase money, you chase followers on social media, you are going to chase yourself and do an endless pit that is not going to make you happy. And that is the truth. You can make all the money in the world, you can have all the followers on social media, but as corny, I guess, as this may sound, happiness really does come from within. And it comes from being out there with your friends, following your excitement, following your hobbies, and really living life. And as simple as these things may sound, we get so caught up in our day-to-day life that we forget to actually live. So really, if you can, take some time to enjoy life, enjoy your hobbies, enjoy what makes you excited, and do it to the best of your ability. For me, taking just 30 minutes to an hour a day to go take a walk outside without my phone and just be there in nature and take some photos has been so good for me. And I have been so much happier and excited to get up and work every single day in the last 2 weeks more than I ever have been. And I work part-time as a substitute teacher too, so it makes work even better too, knowing that I can get out after work and go do what I really enjoy. But anyways, yeah, if you want to go check out my other social medias, that would be cool. You don't have to, but I would really appreciate that, and it helps me out. And also really wanted to quickly talk about what gear I am using to take photos and make videos. So I'm very grateful. A lot of my camera gear is passed down from people in my family who have bought camera stuff and then just never used it. So I have a Sony a6000 with like the beginner lens kit on it, which is pretty cool. I'm filming this on a Canon 80D with a Sigma 10 to 20 mil lens that I bought for I think like $85 because I am broke. And guess what? It gets the job done. And I also have a small digital camera that was passed down somewhere in my family, and I also use my iPhone as well. But also, like social media, your gear does not matter. If you have something that can take a photo, that's all that matters. It's like painting too. If you have something that you can paint, you can get paint onto a canvas and start making something. That's all that matters. That's the beginning of becoming an artist, which is simply going out there and doing the thing. It's not sitting there planning on how once you make this amount of money, you're gonna go buy that camera and then you're gonna start. No, it's actually getting out there and starting no matter what your circumstances right now may be. Because of course, it's so much easier to make excuses of why you haven't started doing the thing that you said you're gonna do. But I'll tell you, once you get into a rhythm of getting out there every single day and actually doing the things that you want to do and creating a habit out of it, it becomes a lot easier. So that's some of the gear I've been using, but I do want to reiterate the fact that it does not matter. And before we get into some of the favorite photos that I have taken over the last 2 weeks, I want to punch in the fact that I do not know what I am doing. 2-3 weeks ago, I didn't know anything about my camera settings. I knew how to click the button and take a picture. And I have learned more as time has gone on. But really, you don't need to know what you're doing to get out there and start doing something. You just need to get out there and start doing it and learn as time goes on. But anyways, let's get into some of the favorite photos that I have taken over the last 2 weeks so far. And if you're enjoying this to some degree, I make motivational videos of my life, what I'm doing, the things I enjoy, traveling. So maybe if you want to like, comment, subscribe, or whatever, it helps me a lot. But anyways, here are my favorite photos that I have taken so far. So I just want to go over my top few favorite photos that I have taken over the last 2 weeks. So these two right here are both double or multiple exposure pictures, where you basically like almost take pictures on top of each other in real time. And I really like the look of them because they kind of just have that creepy feeling to them, as if somebody is watching you. And that was the first time I've ever used double exposure on my camera, and I was really happy with how those came out. And these ones right here were actually taken yesterday, so a little bit after the filming of this video, and I was taking a walk in the woods, and as I was driving home, as I was leaving, the pictures that I took, they were okay. I didn't really like them, and as I was driving out, I saw the moon and a church, and the two of them just lined up perfectly for just one of those moments that is just so great. You just can't pass it up, but stop and take some pictures. And I took this double exposure right here of the moon and some bushes, which I think is my favorite photo so far. There's just something about it, I can't describe how it makes me feel, but I just love it. It almost looks animated in a sense, and I'm just obsessed with it. And here's some long exposure pictures that I took of myself at nighttime on a hill. I really didn't know what I was doing. I was just kind of taking a picture and started running, and it ended up looking pretty cool, so I enjoyed these a lot. And finally, here are some animal pictures that I have taken because I love my dogs. I love pets of all kinds, so I always love taking pictures of animals. But if you want a full viewing of all the pictures that I've taken, go to my Instagram. I think they look the best on there. Besides that, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and have a good rest of your day.